time. Might just be really dirty though. Come on, buddy. He gave up. You read him once already, man. You can read him. I know he's a little rough. Maybe I gotta get my other Ps2 game out. I got another one somewhere. There it goes. This disc is really rough. I probably need to get a new test disc. It's not so rough. Or I need to take all my test discs to my buddy and let him put it through the CD cleaner. I can't let this get to the part where it plays a song because I got copyright strike last time. Alright, we got one more disc to try and this one will be good to go. It's the blue disc. This one originally actually had a... Yeah, the blue discs spin really fast. It had a 400C. 400C, and it, oh, I gotta restart the console. You can put a it had 400B in it, you can put a 400C, so that's good. Oh, now it's gonna struggle to read this one. You can do it, man. I know the disc is rough. There you go. Yep. The fats always seem to take a long time to read discs. Compared to the slims, it's not close. The fats take forever. The slims will read it before you get to the browser screen. These fats always to go to the browser screen and then read the disc. Every frickin' time. Alright. Well, this one's good. Put the lid back on. Where did I put the screws at? There. Let me make sure. Oh, no, not that one. Hitbox audio. Yep, okay. That's working. Alright, there's no disc in here right now. Let's put the lid back on. That's good. And then we'll start messing with this one that wasn't working yesterday. Alright, drill time. missing a foot? We can't have that. Still that one's foot. Okay. I'm sure we need to go this way. Yeah. Let's try the gold disc. That's the movie, but it's close enough. I won't do the gold disc. Okay, this plan. No complaints from the console on that one. Good job, buddy. We can cross off this mark on here. It says only reads blue disc. Not no more, not no more. Let's just give this a restart so we actually boot to the game. There we go. I think I got this game at a garage sale for $2. This is Guitar Hero 5? Yeah. $3. $3. The sticker's still on it. And it's loading just fine. Alright. So that one, this one's done. And this one, this is the one that was giving us fits the other day. And I don't think I can adjust it while it's sitting in there, which is really annoying. Let's see how it's doing again. Yeah, we had the thing out of it. There it is. Okay. Definitely flashed bright ass laser. Weird. Now it's going to tell me it doesn't know why it can't figure out what kind it is. So weird. Clean. I just finished one. I got a fat one right here that it just tested all the discs. It was only reading blue discs, and now it's reading all of them. Which is awesome. This is one I was working on last night, that it has a new laser in it, but it still won't read discs. I don't know what its problem is. We're going to see if we can just tweak the potentiometer setting a little bit and get it good here. Okay, here we go. So, we want to... Here, we'll change the cam here. Let's see what this is sitting at right now.
I don't know which of the pots is which. It's 1.7K. That seems like way high. Oh, stop it. Stop showing me mega ohm. It's not mega ohm. $1.3K. It's really annoying as I can't do this and that said 1.6, didn't it?
Looks like we got kicked off. I don't know what that was about.
$1.4. Yeah, that's too low now. Bring that up a tiny bit. Let's try that. Fuck it, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. Let's see, let's see if that got us anywhere. Let's see. The laser looks good. Yeah, it just gives up. Well, actually, it's going to tell me unsupported disk or something, yeah. Which makes me think this is something weird going on. Like the laser's probably good, and there's something internally going weird with this.
Let's see. Or maybe, I mean, I bought, this is like 6 new lasers I bought. Maybe this one is just bad. Let's try a different disc. Let's try a movie. See what it does. Yeah. I'm wondering if this one just didn't make it. All the other ones were fine. This one, I just did five slim. Well, if you look at one of my previous streams, I did 5 slims and 4 fats. And this is the last fat. All the other ones were fine. So that's 8 lasers that were good and 1 bad, I guess. It's trying. Like, that disc is still spinning. It's trying to read that disc, man. Really trying. I don't know. Maybe I throw this one in there and see. This is the old one. Maybe I throw that one in there and see what happens. I'll let you know. I fix these for a local game store. I can ask him what he wants for it. I'm in I don't know what he charges for shipping, but yeah. It sucks. Maybe I just need to get another one and try it.
and this guy. Yeah, and I spent a lot of time on this guy already, so I'm probably going to put him to the side and say, you know, I don't know. Well, let me see. I have a graveyard of PS2s. Let me see if I got any lasers in there I could try out. I think I had one. I took the laser out of that one. Yeah, I think I stole the lasers already. Damn it. I think I did, unless I put them in. Unless they're in here. Nah. Those are PS3 lasers. Yeah. It's still spinning the disc. I'll let them know. Yeah, I mean, that one I just did, the case is really nice. This one, not so much. It's got a lot of rust, which is making me think that something else is the matter with it other than the laser. Because usually if it's not going to read the disc, it's going to give up. You know? But this, it's still spinning it. It's just weird. Yeah, it doesn't even try on the blue or the white or the black. I mean, the blue discs or the PS1 discs. Yeah, it might be a cap. I'm worried about that too. Because it's not even trying on those at all, at all. Which means this whole thing has to come apart, and I'm not doing that tonight. No way, Jose. I'll tell you what I will do, though, is I had 2 more to test. Well, not... That's all the PS2s I had to do tonight. I only had 2 more to do. But I had, what did he give me? He gave me some Dreamcasts. Yeah, I'll probably have to take it apart and see about that. I hate taking the fats apart, though. It's awful. If you've taken a fat apart before, you know, man. It sucks. There's so many screws. You gotta flip it. You gotta flip it like 3 times. Oh, God. I hate taking these apart. I got a bunch of original Xboxes that I'm waiting on lasers for. Let's see where that ended up. Is that it right here? This is it. Okay. Alright. We needed the AV cable to do these, and I realized I didn't have one. I didn't have a Dreamcast AV cable, so we bought one. And we got one now. He didn't tell me what was wrong with these. He had no idea, so. If you like the real vintage 8-bit stuff, you're gonna love my last few streams. I did a bunch of Atari 2600s. We did some telegames. They're still out of the case. I recapped them, new capacitors, lubed up the switches, you know. I actually sell full rebuilt kits on eBay. I can link you that if you want to look at it, if you're interested in a 2600. So what I do to the 2600... You get 5 games with it. You get 2 controllers. I take the whole case apart. I ultrasonic clean the case. The top and bottom gets ultrasonic cleaned. If there's any rust on the metal casing at all, let's see if I got an example. I put it in the rust remove, and then it gets a nice Rust-Oleum paint, so it's never going to, trying to make sure it never rusts again. All capacitors get replaced on this, which is only 3. There's one 2200 microfarad, the big filter cap, and there's 2 on the logic board. Well, I think there's one on the RF and one on the logic board. But anyways, you get 2 controllers with it that have also been taken completely apart and ultrasonic cleaned and deoxided and all that. And my wife paints all the orange back on the borders. All the orange gets repainted. And the orange on the controllers gets repainted as well. I've been trying to sell those as Christmas bundles. I have them at $149.99, and that's with free shipping and everything else. And if you mention that you bought this from the stream, I'd probably double the amount of games I give you, because I have so many games. I bought so many bundles of games, and I'm just using them to... If this page would load, I'd link it in chat. My lord. When I stream, everything else on this computer takes a dump. What? I'm sure you understand. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, 149. I'll link you once this page loads. Yeah, deoxid, or I got like the generic stuff too. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Oh, we're almost there. In the meantime, let's see what this Dreamcast does. Here you go. There's the link. It's coming up. Finally. Yeah, that's a system. 2 controllers. You get the adapter to plug it into your TV. It's an antenna adapter. If you want to pick what 5 games you want, of course, if you buy one from the stream, I'll give you more. If there's some specific ones you want, just tell me, and I'll make. If I have them, I'll include those. Doesn't matter to me. I got so many. I got totes and totes of games that my local game store that I fix stuff for doesn't want to mess with. Doesn't want to mess with Atari stuff, so he gives me Atari stuff. I also have 6 switchers. That link I just sent you is for a 4 switcher, which is a 2600 CX or however they say it. If you want a 6 switcher, I have those as well, and I just charge a little bit more for those because they're more sought after or whatever. But wow, this Dreamcast does nothing. So now I'm suspect because I don't know if that's because my cable's not working or because I literally just bought this cable, or if the console's not outputting. Oh no, this one's good. The fan sounds like it's about to take off. Oh, you know what I don't have is a Dreamcast controller. I don't think I have one. Oh wait, what's this? This is a Sega Saturn controller. That's not gonna work. Is it? No way. And the Genesis is completely different, isn't it? Oh, for sure. Okay. what I do have a game though. I guess we can at least see if the game spins. I got Tony Hawk. I mean, it's spinning. It sounds like hell, but it's spinning. Yeah, and they look good, man. They look really good with the paint redone, and the controllers got the nice paint on the rims. It looks real good. Well, this sucks. This sounds like it's playing the game, but I can't get past this. I don't have a freaking controller, man. I did at one time. I know I did. I need to order a few things. I need a Dreamcast controller. You can't buy these aftermarket, can you? Thanks. So this is the first year I've done this, Atari bundles. I sold one I put it at $149, and I sold one instantly, and then I upped the price, because I was like, dang, maybe I got it a little too low. And I put it up to $169, and then I sold another, and I was like, okay, that's good. And then I went like 3 weeks without selling any of them. So now I put it back to $149, because you know, it's around that time people are buying Christmas gifts, and I want people to buy these things because I made them for Christmas time, and it's Christmas time, so. Okay, so this one has no video output at all. This one seems fine, and I can't get past the screen because I don't have the Dreamcast controller. There's no other controllers going to work on this, is there? You got it, man. I think I have 6 available, and I have way more than that. So even if 6 people buy one tonight, I got one for you, man. Okay, I'll look out for you. Angry Yank. You got it, man. I must have sold the controller. I had one. I must have sold it with a bundle at some point. I'll have to ask my game store if he can sell me one. Because this one seems fine. I mean, it's fun that, well, I don't know if it read the disc. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so then I cleaned the AV and it seems happy now. But it's going to go to the same screen and we can't go any farther, so we don't have a freaking controller. Right? It's thinking. Cool, on your watch list, man? That's awesome. I have a big passion for... Yeah, see, that's where we're gonna sit. I'm gonna imagine these need new lasers. I gotta figure out what lasers Dreamcasts even take.
Usually when the game store gives me these to fix, there's a good reason for it. He doesn't usually give me stuff that doesn't need anything done to it. Pretty good about always what lasers do I need for the Dreamcast? Okay. So Samsung drive. So there is. Most people need an SOH P3280. 95% of all models. Okay. They definitely look the same. So I think I need, let's see. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you're getting an Atari. Yeah. You can tell I'm a little young to be have been alive for the age of the Atari, but I just think they're cool. I just think they're really cool, and I have a lot of fun playing with them. I have, of course, I have my own kind of little collection. I got a 2600, a 5200, and a 7800. I got a 520 SE Atari computer. But most of the stuff I sell, I try to rehome. I try not to be a collector myself. I try to be more of the guy who repairs stuff and refurbish them for the collectors. Yeah, they don't even have Dreamcast listed on here, so the website I usually buy these lasers from is not going to have them. Yeah, it's fun, man. I just like making stuff work again. There's nothing more fun than taking something broken and bringing it back to life and having that moment of just, you saved it. You know, you saved it from the graveyard. We put that away. So two things I need to buy. I need to buy a Genesis cable
And I need to buy a Dreamcast. Dreamcast controller. Yeah, that's awesome. You're going to have them all before... It sounds like you're not quite off from having them all. Not quite far off. Let's see what else I got to test tonight. Got a PS1. You can give this guy a whirl. Yeah. Okay, let's plug that in. Alright, it turns on. I assume this is going to be not reading discs. What else would it be, right? Let's find out. I don't think it's even trying to spin the disc. Really don't sound like it. Alright. Let me remember what it takes to take you guys apart. Oh yeah, PS1s are easy. 6 screws. Haha, literally to death, huh? Literally to death. That's funny. Okay, and this just lifts off. Okay. Let's see what happens when we turn it on. And it has... There it is. Yeah. This laser doesn't even try to read when you hit the button back here. Don't do anything. Try to hit something more solid. Yeah, I'm holding it down and the laser's not doing anything. Wonder if if this little button just kick the bucket. Okay. Now we gotta investigate further. So... Needs flushed out. Yeah. We're going to see if we're getting any continuity in that switch when it's clicked. I'm going to bet not. And all these are all, that's all tangled. Don't beep. I'm not even touching it yet. Well, you're just beeping because I'm touching that metal plate. Yeah. Yeah. That's not working. Let's take the board the rest of the way out. Oh, let me change this so it's not. There we go. Okay, this is better. Now we can really test it. Okay, so what two are, those two are connected, these two are connected. If I touch these two, hit the button. Okay, it seems to be working. That button is working. So let's see if we fixed it in the process or if it was working and our problem lies elsewhere. Not sure which one. Not sure. But we're about to find out. Well, shit. How do we want to do this? We don't want to put the screws in just yet because we're probably getting right back in here. But we will put the case back on. Yeah. I wonder if my deoxit just fixed it. Not sure. Let's find out. Okay. Nope. It's just does not do a thing. Is it jammed? Is the laser jammed up? Let's see here. Okay, there. Now I got it all the way back, so it should at least move the laser when it okay. There we go. Okay, it's trying to read now. It was trying to read there. Let's see. Oh, I was like, why is I getting no signal? It's because I'm not plugged in, that's why. It was just jammed then. It's playing the game. Okay. It was just jammed. Oh, if that's the case, man, let me show you something else I got. Let me make sure. Well, what happened? It was reading that disc. Anyways, let me show you something. I do have another listing. It's going to take my computer forever to read it, so. Let's do it again. Now this guy won't spin again. like gets jammed and then doesn't know what to do. Is it going to actually boot the game is the question. Or is it going to do what it did last time and just quit? Okay, I'm getting you, man. I got another listing. If you look on my page, I'm trying to get you the link. It comes with an organizer as well, and it comes with a bunch of games. That one's more expensive, though, because the organizers, I think it's pretty cool, and it comes with a lot more games. I don't know if this is ever going to read this disc or not. It's spinning it, though. We'll hold this down. I'm going to say not. I'm going to say give up. So... God, that takes so long. Yeah, so it's a big plastic tray. You put the console sits in it. It's got a tray on the side for games. It's got a little center in the back for controllers. And, yeah. But, like, the whole console sits in it. It's pretty neat. I'm waiting on this to load so I can show you. I had 2 of them, and I sold 1 already for this price. And I think I have them at $249 with 12... It's 12 games. The organizer... The console, and it's a 6-switcher. It's not a 4-switcher, it's a 6-switcher. Which is the more expensive one, to collectors at least, it seems. Okay. And as soon as my computer decides to load, I will show it to you. It's taking frickin' forever. I thought these had adjustments on them that I could make. I knew I made an adjustment to a bunch of these. Definitely need some more lube on it. Okay, it finally loaded. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This one. That one there. Hopefully I didn't just link you the same one. No, yeah, there it is. It's got a lid to it. And if you wanted to include certain games, I can definitely switch them out. It doesn't have to be the games in that picture. Yeah, it's awesome. That's awesome, man. I wonder how they did that back then. I wonder if they would bundle the games, like, separately. Obviously, they had a game in the box when you bought the console, but I'm assuming they did bundles with bunches of games later on, too. I mean, why not? Okay, when I did a bunch of these PS1s in the past, I was able to adjust the laser. And... maybe the adjustments are on top, and I just gotta take these little tiny ass screws out. I can't remember. It's been a while since I did the... there any more screws? Or just tabs? There we go. Ah, there you are. You're on this side, I see. You're not on top, right? Nope. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's just move you the tiniest bit. That one's way too big.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think they're so cool. I feel like most people don't save those cases, but I feel like you have to. Like, that's part of history too, man. Those carrying cases and everything else. Okay, adjusted the laser a little bit. Will it spin this time? Will it read? Ah, I think we got it. There it is. And last time I let that song play from this game, it copyright strike me, so I'm not letting that happen again. I think I have another game for the PS1 somewhere. Oh yeah, I got Spyro in here. I forgot about that. Okay, let's put the case back on. I know I don't have any of the screws in, don't worry about it. Okay, and let's see. It'll read now. Yeah, if you look at, I literally did a bunch of Atari 2600 game boards last night. If you look at my previous streams, you can watch me do a bunch of these. I did a Coleco Gemini too. This might not just, oh shit, I can't do that. What am I doing? It's holding on the disc. That might have just not been on good enough to hit the button. Let's see. Yeah, it probably just wasn't hitting the button. Where's that reset button at? I'm holding this Q-tip on the... Most Atari 2600s, it's pretty easy. It's new capacitors, and they just want to run, man. Those things were built like tanks. Okay, it doesn't like this disc. Might need to adjust that laser a little bit more. But that's usually all they need. And I had one that would read some games and some it wouldn't. And it took me forever to figure out, but I cleaned all the chips. I took all the chips out and put them back in. And I also, what did I have to do? A new capacitor. There's a bad ceramic cap on the logic board, and that brought that thing back to life. And it's going to be a bundle too. Yeah, I might just need to adjust this laser a tiny bit more. This disc might be really dirty too. All these discs are just sitting in my console piles, so they're not. Yeah, this. It tries to read this one and it gives up. It knows there's a. At least we got it consistently trying to read them now, though. I need a tiny flathead. This might be too big yet. That one's too big. Damn, man. Yeah, they are they're tanks. That one's too small. That sucks, man. That's family for you, man. Seriously. I cannot find what size tool I need to adjust this laser a little bit more. That square, that ain't gonna help. Those are way too small. I had a little Weehaw tool, but I can't find it anymore. Story of my freaking life is losing tools. That's all I do, is lose stuff. I swear, all the freaking time. Well, I'm glad we can get it back to you, man. I'm glad we can reunite you. Maybe I could just spin it with this. Alright, let's see how that does. If that's any better or worse. Let's find out. That's most definitely worse. So that's too far in that direction. We're gonna go back. This is such a pain in the butt, man. I cannot find. You need like a really weirdly shaped flathead screwdriver to do this that I do not have. When I was doing this before, I had a little one that did this perfect, man. And now I can't find it. Okay. Yo, 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 Addict, what is up, dude? What is up, dude?
We're chilling. We're fixing some PS1s tonight. We fixed the other PS2 fat earlier. That was fun. We got this to read... Yeah, it's doing that same thing where it just starts sounding like a cash register. Oh, no, there we go. All right. So I think we got that adjusted right where it needs... Shut up, multimeter. Right where it needs to be. All right, so we're going to set that. And we're going to put all the screws back in. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll get you back on the Atari, get you some Pengo, get you some Asteroids, you know, all that good stuff, whatever you want. Yeah, I think we got it. I think it just needed a really fine-toothed adjustment, and we're gonna, of course, make sure that it still works after we get all the screws in, so let's do that real quick. Because we had all of these screws out. We had all of these. So let's get these screws back in. So we had 4 on this board, which were back here in the back. And let me switch this so that you can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, it'd be really boring to sit there and look at that blue screen. Okay, so that's all the ones that go in there. And then these cables sit in this housing. We gotta get this fat cable in here, which is gonna be a pain. Come on, there we go. And then this sits right here. That plugs in there. That plugs in there. There we go. And then we had some screws in here. And thankfully, PlayStation gave us some arrows, so we know where they go. Because they're so nice like that. Damn it. Alright, let's put the lid back on. Let's put Spyro back in. And let's see if it will read it like this. With the case. All right. Yeah, these PS1s are really easy to work on. PS2s are not so bad. PS2 fats, I don't like taking them apart, but the parts that are bad are usually always the same parts.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or...
Make sure this controller port works. Attic, you remember Spider-Man on the PS1? Remember playing that game? That game, I couldn't beat the first level of that game. I just sat there and climbed up the walls and got shot at in the bank robbery for like 6 hours. Yeah, Angry Yank, when you purchase the console, the Atari, let me know what games you want. I'll throw in whatever games you want. Definitely does not matter to me. Since you were in the stream, man, I'll hook you up with some extras.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Alright, this seems fixed. Let's try a few different games just in case. Let's try our motocross game. And I think I have another game down here. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay, that's as far as we can go in that game because I got copyright striked for that song last time. Yeah, so... Whatever, dude. Alright. We got a demo disc. Should we play a demo disc? Alright, this will be the last disc we check for. This will be the last time we check, and we'll call this good. Alright, it's playing. Attic, I didn't get copyright striked. It just got claimed, and I had to mute like 5 minutes of audio in the stream, which isn't a big deal. It's not like I actually got a strike that if I did it 2 more times I'd get banned. It's just like they said, hey, you have to mute this part of the stream. Like when I did the Atari football video, you can hear like an ad in the background because my TV's on, and it made me mute that part of the video too. Okay. Yeah. I said, I said, like, why do they copyright you for music in a video game? If I played Fortnite, would they copyright me for the Fortnite music and mute the whole VOD? Like, how the fuck, how does that make any sense? The game is so loud, I can't. It's so damn loud. That is so funny. Was the other one not loud? What time is it? 10? We'll do these other two PS1s. I got 2 more PS1s to look at.
looks good. Parallel port cover. Back on. Alright, one last test now that all the bolts are in. We always double check. Tristan's rule is you always have to double check after you put all the bolts in. Because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten all the bolts in and then it decides to be a dick. Too many times to count. Too many. It always does this to me. But it won't this time. Watch. Go read the disc. Okay. Good job. None of that crap today, please. Yes, okay. I'm happy. That's far enough. Alright, we'll add that to the done pile. Done. Let's get another PS1 out of the graveyard. This is one, I remember this residue on the top. I swear I worked on this for him before and he gave it to me again. Yeah, it's not reading. I swear, because I remember this texture on the top. This weird texture. Maybe it's not the same. Yeah, not bad, right? Shit. Why do videos when you can just do this? Because I do a video, and it takes me 10 times longer to do this work when I make it a video, because I gotta check the video, make sure it's recording well, do the voiceover, and I gotta edit it after. What just fell? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the screws. Wasn't a screw. And with the it's this thing. And then with the streams, I literally just do it, and it just automatically is a VOD. Like, that's so much better. I want to fix stuff. I don't want to make VODs. You know? Oh, that might have came out of here. Is this floating around in here? Maybe it was. Anyways. Go over there. Let's get this. Ah, come on. Thanks, Angry Hank, for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah. We might not be able to adjust to this one. This one might actually be dead. Let's see if we see any life in the laser. There's life there. I see something. Yeah, I know. What was I gonna say? I made a video about the, yeah, this laser might actually be bad. I made a video about the TurboGrafx I recently did, just because that was cool. Like, that's a one-off thing. And I didn't have to edit that too much. I'm getting better at making it so I don't have to edit. Because that's the thing I hate to do the most. This one just might be dead. I don't know. I can keep adjusting it further, but we're like way out there already. Like we're already overpowering the shit out of this laser. It might be its max. It might be its max too. Let's get a Q-tip. Let's clean it. Let's see if that does anything for us. And then we might call this laser dead and buy a new laser for it. Yeah, I think this one just needs new laser. We can try really far in the other direction real fast though, just to see if that will do anything for us. All we're doing is adjusting this little potentiometer back here to see if it will impact.
Yeah, they all... PS1s almost always just won't read a disc. There's never anything else wrong with them. I've had one that had a bad power supply, which is like this whole board right here, up and down. But that's literally the only thing that's ever wrong with them is the laser's dead, just because they're so old. Yeah, this one I think is toast. I think this one's laser is, it's too weak. Now the nice thing about the PS1s is you can usually adjust them to read a disc. Like you can get it to adjust to a point where it will read the disc, just because the lasers have such a big width of adjustment. Let's see what's wrong with this guy. That guy's power button's a little wonky. Does he do anything? If this guy does nothing, we're stealing his laser. He does nothing. This guy is dead. Deader than a doornail. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Oh, he's missing all his screws, too. What's going on here? Did someone already... Did I already steal shit out of this one or something? Oh, yeah, I did. This is the one... Ooh, you guys ready for this? Check this out. So... Hunter gives me these quite frequently. I don't know where he gets this stuff, man, but it's rough. Yikes! It's full of dead bugs! It's fucking full of dead bugs, bro. It's full of... So we're gonna steal its laser, alright? We're gonna steal Bug's laser there and put it in this one and see if that fixes this one. I don't know if they're interchangeable. They look interchangeable enough. We'll try it. Yeah, that... Oh my god, I did a PS... what was it? I did a PS3 once that he gave me, and I was like, dude, that one was too far. It was absolutely full of bugs. Absolutely full of them. Okay, well, let's see if the Bug Motel had a good laser in it. Because you never know, you know? You never know. It might have had a good laser. It's not like he can sell the Bug Motel anyway. Like, that's just disgusting, right? That's just going to be a parts machine. Alright, let's see if it had a good laser.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for refusing the bugs, bro. Like, that shit is gross. That laser looks pretty dirty. Who would have guessed the bug PlayStation had a dirty laser? Still bad. Still no. Yep. It's trying over and over again, but it's not good. Let's try to adjust this one. Teensy weensy bit. Teensy weensy bit. Well, that was interesting. Come on.
This laser also might just not be compatible with this.
Power supply like whined at me when I turned it on that time. It was weird. A little bit more of an adjustment.
Nope.
I might just have 2 dead lasers. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to buy 2 lasers for some PS1s. That's okay.
Yeah. 3K, huh? That's crazy. I've done a lot. What have I done the most of that he's given me? Probably PS2s. He gives me a lot of PS2s. He gives me a lot of PS2s.
I did I probably done more Xbox 360s now that I think about it. I've done a lot of 360s. And those, I just put new lasers in all those too. I mean, all this shit usually just needs a laser, man.
Oh, that seems a lot happier. Let's see.
Well, it sounded a lot happier, now it's stopped. Psh. Yeah. Make sure this is sitting how it should. What's going on here? There we go. You know, I should probably check. I mean, there is a laser beam in there, but it's really dim. We can go even farther. We can go even further beyond. I mean, what are we going to do? Burn out the laser? It already doesn't work. This laser also might just not be compatible with our other console. Yeah, this one's so toast. Don't even see the disc. Yeah, I think I got it bottomed out right now. I'm gonna go up little bits at a time. We're way out of range now because it's not even trying. Yeah, this one doesn't do anything. Does the same thing every time. This one at least is moving and trying. I think we could calibrate this one in, assuming it works in this console. I don't really know if it does or not. But it could be another issue, you know? It could be something... Like with this one, I hear it moving. Like it's trying really hard to read this disc. And then it finally just says, nope, let's try a different disc. Let's try racing or something. I don't think this is gonna make a difference, but yep, same thing. It wants to live, man. It wants to live. Let it live. It just wants to live here. Bring him all the way back to the start, and let's start going down the list. Did I turn it off? I did. That's a fun sound. That made a really fun sound there. Let's lube up that gear in there. Maybe that will help us out a bit. Yo, how's it going? What's up, Russie? We're trying to fix some PS1s. We got one done, we got a PS2 done. I think these two are just going to need new lasers, which we don't have on hand. We also checked out some Dreamcast earlier, but I don't have a freaking controller on hand because I guess I sold it. I thought I had one extra, so I sold my one, and apparently it was the only one I had. So that really sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, it sounds the same every time, too. It sounds exactly the same. It's weird that it keeps trying to spin it after the fact. I see that this console has another pot right here. It's got another potentiometer on the logic board. The other versions of this PS1 I've worked on don't have that. I don't know what this does. Maybe I should be adjusting that? Yeah, Angry Yank's been doing this for a minute, I think. Just a little bit. See, it knows there's a good game here to read because it just keeps trying over and over and over and over again. Usually, if it's like this isn't a readable disc, it gives up instantly, right? But it just keeps trying. Which kind of makes me think this is the one that we stole out of the other PlayStation 1, and I wonder if this just isn't compatible. Now, these two are out of my bin, which means that I, at one point, condemned them to death, which means that I couldn't get them to read discs. So I'm assuming that those two need... So our resistance reading on our... So, okay, let's see. The pot on the motherboard, let's see what its resistance reading is. The pot on the motherboard, which I don't know what it is, 4, is 30k ohm. So 30k ohm on the one on the motherboard. And our pot on our laser is sitting at 85 ohm. Which I don't know what we're supposed to calibrate the PS1 to. PS1 laser calibration. Resistance. I feel like what we have it at is running way too low at the moment. Yeah, it's supposed to be 800, 900 ohms, so we are way below that. Let's get it back to where it should be. Let's see where that is. There's 660, so let's keep going up. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think the laser's bad. Usually on these PS1s, I can adjust them enough to get them to read again, but I think these are too far gone. I think these ones are too far gone. Come on, let me keep... There you go. That's going to be way over now, I bet. I adjusted that way too much. What? 225. Why do we go down? I went the right way. So now if I go that way. $500. Close. $660. Okay. What the hell's going on there? I was going up. Oh, I'm still going up. 660 still going up. So we need to be between 8 and 900. So a little bit more. This is a model. This is an SCPH 5501. So I'll put that in chat. This is a 5501. All right, 801. We're right at the bottom of what it should be. That is literally perfect. So if it's not reading the disc, that is as high a power as they recommend you have on this. If it doesn't read it, then we're just going to have to get a new laser for this one. Which is fine. It's not a big deal. Just got to order it, you know. Yep. Not good. No good. No bueno. No good. You are no good. Let's try the other one now with the and do this the scientific way actually. This is the one that came in this console that wouldn't read anything. So what is it at right now? Let's find out. It's at way low. It's way low. Okay, if we go that way, what is it? Still super low. Okay, now it's super high. Huh. What is happening? Come on. Way too low. Way too high. Still too high. It's like right in here is the sweet spot we want to be at. Right there. What's that? 900. That's really close. $850. That's not bad. We'll try this here, and if this is no good, then we have another one we need to just get a new laser for. Just no big deal. No big deal. I just started doing this. Oh, look at that. That's not even this. Oh. I don't have that plugged in. I just started streaming this week, actually. I streamed on pretty much every day this week. I don't think that's going to be the case all the time, but definitely in this time period between like 9 p.m. and 11. I'll be, if I'm fixing, if like, I got a, sorry, I got a big load of consoles in this week from the game store to fix, so this was a heavy week for me to, and if I'm going to be fixing stuff, I might as well stream. 815, yeah. This guy's at 850, and he's still not, yeah. So, I think we're going to need a new laser in this guy, and a new laser in... I don't even know if we put a new laser in the bug one. Russie, you weren't here for that. You weren't here for the bug one. All right, you missed out. Here, I'll let you in on what that was. All right, you ready for this shit? Yeah, man. Look at that. Ew! That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why this is on my desk. Must have fell down. I remember this one. Yeah. I adjusted this one once already and got it to work, and it died again. So I think that's a great sign that this laser just needs replaced. He just needs replaced, and we'll call it a day on him. Let's see. Let me see what else I got to test. I got PS3s, but I can't feed those into OBS with this setup, which sucks. I'm waiting on lasers for these PS1s. That PS2 we couldn't get working. We got two PS2s working tonight, a PS and a PS1. The first PS1 I actually did off stream and then realized, well shit, while I'm doing this I might as well stream it. What am I doing? We could... Man, all the rest of the stuff I got is like 360 slims and stuff like that, and I can't show that on stream. I don't have a way to do it. I need a, like, composite. I need, like, an HDMI to composite. And I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. I got a console we can check out. Here we go. Check this out. Check this out. Now this is the stuff I like working on. And Russ, this might be up your alley. This might be up your alley, brother. Got the original power supply. This is an Intellivision 2. Intellivision 2. I got a bunch of games for it. I'll show you the games. We'll do this. There. I got a bunch of games. This is full of sports games in the bottom. We got burger time. So let's throw burger time in it. Power supply. We'll need our adapter here. Here, I'll tell you guys this. You might be wondering, how the hell am I going to get this on stream? This takes an RF cable, right? Well, what you do is, because no one really sells a, like, RF to composite or something like that you can put into a capture card. So what I have is a VHS player that I can tune to channel. We gotta put the game in. Look at that. Is that pretty cool or what? Can you guys, I wonder if you guys can hear it. Oh, this one plays great. Can you guys hear it? Is it too loud, too quiet? I can't see myself because I'm behind my own. Here, what can I? Do I have one for just game? You hear me now? Yeah, I took the camera off because I couldn't play the game. Yeah, I can't go right. Right doesn't seem to work on this controller. Let's see if we can... Let's take power away. Let's see if the other controller's any better. These controllers are bare to get out of here, man. An absolute bear. There we go. Let's see if the left controller's any better. This one's enter button doesn't want to work. Yeah, it doesn't want to hit enter. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, which is cool because something I got with this console is the home computing. Well, let's do this. Home computing guide, because and I begged this guy to tell me if he actually had this attachment, but he swears he didn't. So this is the Intellivision 2, right? This is the console you see right here, and you could buy this attachment here that it's a full-on home computer that attached to your console and had a keyboard. And this thing's really rare. The computer hookup thing. I wish I had this. He had the manual for that. He had the manual, so I'm like, dude, you have to check your attic. You have to have this somewhere. I don't think there's any way you got the manual and you don't have the... It's funny, it teaches you basic, like, programming language and stuff in here. It's funny. I've been working on a lot of Intellivision 2s. I got another controller right here. Well, the internals of one. Because to show you how these controllers work, is they're just two membranes that are slapped together, and these are all conductive pads. And that's why they suck. This is why they suck. So, yeah, I can't get this one to press 1. Come on. No. I have more controllers, though. I have a bunch of these consoles. This one needs retrobrighted really bad. Coming back. Let's try another controller. The controllers are the bane of my existence with these. Yeah, see this? Oh, there we go. Hey, we got all. Well. Yes, this is a working controller. Yeah, I run it just out of my house. This is just my basement. I do it mostly for fun. But I started, you know, when I started buying, I bought Ataris from some guy. And he was like, "Dude, you fix that stuff? I'd pay you to fix stuff for my store." And I was like, "Well, hell yeah, that sounds good to me. I just do it for fun. Give me some stuff and pay me a few bucks a console, and I'll get it done for you." I mostly like this kind of stuff. I like the really old stuff. I don't know why, because I wasn't alive for this time, but I just think it's cool. This is a good working controller, and it matches the yellowing of this console. Let's see about this other one. I'm in Ohio. I'm in Dayton, in Ohio. Alright, this seems like a good working controller too. Oh, this one works phenomenal. Where's my little guy at? Oh, he's all the way at the top. Damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have pepper in this game, don't you? You can throw pepper at him. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted this. Alright. Now I can actually see what's going on. Damn it, dude. This controller, it's it's got a lot to be desired. Let's just say that. How do I throw the pepper? I'm sure it's like shoot or something, right? Let's see. Yep. Got his ass. No. Go to the left! Woo. Where are they gonna go? Yeah, I'm blaming the controller, alright, man. It's not, I promise. Oh, look at that, we got him. Shit. We have to pepper these guys. We had to hit them with the pepper. I'm running out of, I only got one pepper left. Can we finish a stage is the question. Oh, I can't go right here. No! Oh, shit. Well, okay, we've paired a console up with working controllers, at least. 2 good working controllers. Oh, let me show you what I do with these. You guys will think this is cool. It's upstairs, so give me like 3 seconds. I'll be right back. This one is for, well, let's do this. This one's for sale in my eBay store. But this is a console that I've refurbished. See how nice and unyellowed it is? But also, what I do is I add component output to the back. This is actually a 3D printed case, and then you buy a little board that goes in here and you solder to these ports, and you now can plug this into a modern TV. Isn't that pretty cool? I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, I have this for sale. It's in the eBay store, and it comes with a bunch of games with the boxes and everything. So, I hated that the Atari mods drilled into the case. So this is a clip-on AV mod. So like if later on down the line some guy decided that he didn't like this, he can just he can undo the solder joints and just rip, and you can just unclip this, and you wouldn't have to have it on there anymore. But anyways, what do I have that at? And angry. I think I have it at. That's still for sale, ain't it? I have that at 175, 174.99. Yeah. There's a link to the sorry. In television, and Rusty, you missed this earlier, but I also do Atari game bundles. Well, actually, that one's the one that Angry's gonna buy, so don't buy that one, or Angry's gonna be mad at you. I have another listing.
This is the one that $149.99. You get 6 games. You get 2 controllers. I've completely repainted, ultrasonic cleaned, and all of that. The console, new capacitors on the logic board, guaranteed to work. I call it a Christmas bundle because I figure a lot of people are buying this for their dads and all that kind of stuff as a Christmas gift. You know, giving them their $2,600 back. So, okay, let's test some more consoles while we're here. Let's test these other ones I got. So we got this one we just stole the controllers off of. Let's see if he works. Most of these Intellivisions just work. I don't think I've had one that didn't work. Now that I said that, I will, but... Yep. Look at that. Alright, we're going to steal his controller back. I need to get my retro brighting set up down here in the basement. I usually do it outside, but of course I can't now because it's cold. And we get sunlight here in Ohio for like a whole 10 minutes at this time of year, so. Stop stopping. Oh my god, I just kicked their ass. I can't see in that corner. I just threw salt at the starting point. That sucks. Oh, that should have got him. Oh, that should have got him, bro. That's fucked up. That one works. This one works fine. We got 2 more to test. And then it's getting kind of late. I'll probably sign off here in a little bit. Okay, 2 more. These ones are missing... yeah. So these ones are missing... Oh, you can't see anything, huh? These ones are missing the covers. You see, you can just see the pad, which is no bueno. But there's a company called Atari Repair Parts that sells... I haven't even opened this yet. I bought it months ago. Because I'm just now getting around to these... The Atari Repair Parts, not sponsored. They should sponsor me. Anyways. They sell these replacements. Isn't that cool? So, I bought a bunch of them. They were like a couple bucks a piece. And hopefully, if this controller works, which I see a piece of something there, so it probably won't. We can just put a new thing in there. Is this the right one? I think it is. Okay. Yeah, look at that. All these just work. Is this controller gonna work too? The fire buttons aren't gonna work, huh? Oh, we hit enter. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. It looks like this and it works. Oh my god. It works great too. All 4 directions. Look at that. It's a beautiful looking console too, other than the fact the controller's missing the layover. So, I'm glad I bought that. I peppered him.
He got the pepper on him. Oh, that should have got egg too. That's messed up. That didn't get the egg. I don't know where I go in it. Anyway, that one works. There's a game that's really good to test all the buttons. I don't have it in here. Oh, here it is. Blackjack, because you have to give yourself an amount of money, and that way you can test all the numbers on the number pad. Oh, come on. I saw it there for a second pop up. Let's give it a clean. There we go. The color's a little fucked up, but there it goes. Okay, yeah, here we go. So we can set a wallet. So this is where we can... Here, let me get rid of my cam because I don't know what's going on here. Game 1. So I hear a click on every single button. Every button gives me a click. So every button is working. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why. I don't think the game's working. I think it's supposed to. It's supposed to make me. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why. I'm in the controller 2 port. That's why it wasn't working. Yeah, so that's all the numbers. All the numbers work. Wallet question mark? 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And enter works too. And player 2 is it's waiting on player 2 to pick, but we don't have a player 2. So whatever. So that's a fully working console that just needs me to install this. Just needs that. And that one's going to be ready to go, so. Okay, one more console, and then we're probably turning in for the night. Let's just see how these controllers are doing. We'll do blackjack again. So that's a good way to test all the numbers, and then we'll do burger time to test. Ooh, this one's gross. Look at that. That one looks like you got like coffee or something on it. Okay. See, these all just work. Like this, think about this. This console is, what does this book say? What's the copyright on this book? I don't say anywhere. Dear owner, you will learn basic. Okay, whatever. 82 is the serial number. And this game is 79. 1979. 77. Alright? 77. So that makes us how old? Like, going on 50 years old in 2029, right? No. Yes. Yeah. Anyways, it's fucking old. It's old as shit, and it still just works. We got PS3s that don't work. Like, most of the PS3s already don't work. And this thing's 50 years old, and it just works. Wallet? Alright, all the buttons work on this. 0, okay. Let's play Burger Time. Enter. And this one works. Fantastic. So this one just needs the membrane as well. Needs that membrane replaced. And let me tell you, taking these controllers apart sucks. As much as I'd like to say how nice it is working on these, it's just a plastic shell, and it pries apart with just brute force. Like, it's just all clipped in, and it's so easy to snap these little legs. And you snap these legs, you're done. Like, that's it. Angry Yank, that sounds great. And if it's gone when you decide to, hit me up, because as you can see, I have a lot more of them. And I got a lot of games, so if you buy it, I'll send you a shit ton more games than I'd send a random person. Shit ton more games. Get that fuzz out of there. Alright, let's see how this one's doing. Ooh, this one's crunchy. This is the one that looks like it got coffee spilled on it. And yeah, this one doesn't want to go right. Oh, there it went. It needs a little cleaned up on going right. Come on, go right. Yeah, this guy needs a little help. He'll go right, but not for very long. So, let's make notes. I got notes. I had notepad sitting over here. Yep, there it is. If we're doing all this work, we might as well remember. Right? Right. So this one won't go right. And we'll probably do another stream here in the next few days. Maybe sometime this weekend or early next week, where we crack all these controllers open, put the new membranes in them. This one's good. Right, this one looks good, right? Oh yeah, I can kick butt with this controller. This controller's got it. Well, maybe not. I can't see in that corner. Now I can. Rusty, yes, I do a few. I did, I did a Space Invaders board recently. I didn't. That was before I started doing YouTube though, so I don't have a video of that. But there is some. I do think I have at least one board level video up. That pepper should have got him. What the heck? I'll show you this. So, behind me, this is a Gottlieb Surfer, which is an electromechanical pinball. That doesn't have any circuit boards in it. But there on the ground, you can see the back of him with the apron on top. I really need to clean this place up. But anyways, that is a Game Plan Coney Island pinball machine. And that one is from the late 70s, but it does have a circuit board. And mine was toast. This is what it looks like. So the battery goes right here, and the battery had leaked all of its acid out and destroyed this logic board. Like so many traces were completely ate up. So what I did is I tried to work on this by fixing all the traces, and I cannot get this to work for the frickin' life of me. This has been the bane of my existence, and I finally said, I give up. I can't fix this. And a guy online made his own logic board that is supposed to be like a modern equivalent for this. So I bought it, and well, I bought the schematics. He just had the schematic on PCBWay.com. So I went on PCBWay.com and I ordered this board, and it came empty. Well, I'll show you. I have an empty one. It got shipped to my house and looked like this. So this is how it came. And I populated it with all the parts. And now I'm just waiting on 2 more chips to arrive up here that were out of stock. They're all back ordered on Mauser and DigiKey. And once those come in, I'm hoping this fixes my old Coney Island pinball machine. Yeah, that's cool, Angry. This one, this was made by Game Plan, and it's called Old Coney Island. I don't know why. Yeah, so that board is 1979. There's the link. So that is Coney Island. That's the pinball machine. Yeah, on my channel here, you can watch the the ROM on that is I think originally it was like a 60K ROM, but EEPROM. But the modern equivalent puts a 256 on it, and it includes every Game Plan game, and you switch with the dip switches to pick what game you're putting the board in. So it makes it's more user-friendly that way. But I really like working on the arcade machines. The arcade machines are my favorite. So you'll see on my YouTube channel, I got like a 2-hour-long video of doing the restoration on that Gottlieb Surfer. And I got another 3 videos that does a centipede. The background here on the back of this is all arcade machines. So my basement's got 5 of. Well, how many we got? If you don't count the pinball machines, just the arcades, I got 6 arcades. It's Centipede, Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, a Sega game called Head On. I got Coors Light Bowling right here. That's that cab in the corner there. You can see the marquee on it. And then I have a Sega Turbo that's the cockpit, the sit-down cockpit one. And you can't see that from where I'm at now. And that's all I have down here in the basement. I got a bunch of other games that are getting worked on. Oh, and I have Atari Football. And that one's for sale. That Atari Football's for sale. He's a lot of money, but he's for sale. I got a guy really interested. I sent him a bunch of videos. I'm hoping. Okay, so
On Donkey, so all of my machines are original, besides Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, the cabinet is original, the art is repop, and the board is repop. When I bought that cabinet, it had nothing in it. But it is an original Donkey Kong cabinet, just someone ripped all the guts out. So the monitor in it's original, and the cabinet itself is original, but that's pretty much it. Everything else is repop. But it plays Donkey Kong, so what are you gonna do? Oh, did my my thing go? Oh, it went to sleep. I think in my first video ever, which is a repair I did on a 1957 Gottlieb pinball machine. Cartridge chip. No, it literally, like, there was no circuit board in it at all. I literally just have like a 60-in-1 board in there with a JAMA adapter. I wish I had the original board, but no, it was completely empty, other than the monitor. It only had the monitor in it. But the monitor is an original Nintendo monitor, and you know that because the colors are all inverted. And you have to get this inversion chip to make it work, because Nintendo made all of their monitors inverted. I guess to get against pirating or something. I don't freaking know. Anyways, all these consoles work. We just have to do some work with the controller. So that one's good. Let me make another good sticker for that other one. Good. Yeah, so the Atari football's for sale. Yeah, you have to flip your colors, or it won't work. Or it will work. It'll just look fucked up. The Atari football's for sale, and I actually have 2 Atari footballs. The other one is out in the barn, and I'm in the process of restoring that one, and that one's going to be a big video once I get that done. And I have a few other games I'm working on. I got 2 cocktail centipedes in the barn that are, the power supplies are actually down here. I just got done with those. So here's the cocktail, the centipede. This is the centipede power supply. Well, this is the transformer part. It has a power supply part as well. But I got 2 centipede cocktails, an asteroids cocktail, and a Space Invaders Tato cocktail, which is the Japanese version, that are all out in the barn, that are in various states of being repaired. So, yeah, that's just the transformer block. It takes 110 out of the wall, and it transforms it into a bunch of different voltages that go into the Atari power supply, and the power supply changes it into all the powers that the game needs. And Centipede needs a lot. A Centipede logic board needs 12 volt, minus 12 volt, positive 5 volt, negative 5 volt, positive 35 volt, and minus 35 volt. That's a lot. So that power supply's got to make, what is that? 6 different voltages. Anyways, those will be videos here in the future of me doing the cocktails. I took all the legs off the cocktails because they're all rusty, and I took them to a sandblasting and powder coating place, and I'm waiting on them to call me that they're done so I can go pick them up, because that's really the last thing other than recapping the monitor. Yeah, 6 phases. Isn't that crazy? I got to recap the monitors, and that's it. Oh, and I got to get all the art, because all the art's all rusty and fucked up. So I got to get new art, and then I'm going to sell them all. And we'll see if it was worth it or not. I don't know. It was a lot of money. I can't leave something half done, so I have to make all the art look good. I have to make all the circuitry perfect. It's got to be perfect. It's got to look like it just rolled off the factory floor in 1982. It has to, or I don't know. I think you might as well not do it. What do I know? Okay, so unsurprising. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, all of the Intellivisions just worked. They literally just work. The controllers don't work very well. So this one wouldn't go right either. I'm pretty sure. Neither one of these worked very well. Right. This won't go right. And test a lot does not work. So we'll probably do a video where we'll do a stream where we dive in all these controllers. I pretty much just like working on anything old that's electronic. I like game stuff like pinballs and arcade machines, but I also like old computers. I got a ton of old computers that I need to work on this winter that I'll be doing streams on. So probably a lot of streaming this winter and just sitting at this desk and doing whatever. I need to get a card to be able to stream from HDMI so I can show you Xboxes and stuff. The most modern thing I'll work on is probably like a PS4 and an Xbox 360 or Xbox One. I won't do the new consoles. Newer than that. But anyways, yeah, all the controllers are messed up, man. Yeah. Yes, that's what I like to do too. I want it to look as close to the original as possible. I got an original television here on the ground that at some point we got to work on. Got him. Just so many projects, not enough time, right? I got a camera set up over here, so when we go do solder, I can go to solder bench cam, and we can sit over here at this desk and work on whatever we're working on. Last night I was soldering all the parts to that, where'd I put it? That red board, and I streamed that. So you can watch a stream of just me doing this if you want. I'm literally just soldering shit on, so I don't know how entertaining that is, but it's on there. Anyways, time to clean up and sign off for the night, I think. I gotta figure out what lasers I need to buy for those PS1s, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I got the stream going on. I got the desks. We got it going on here for sure. For sure. Sony PS1. Do they sell lasers? They do, but there's a lot of different ones. Okay, let's figure out which ones we need here.
Where the hell does it say? 331. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's really nice to have you. Other people who... the main reason I wanted to do this is so I could, if I got stuck somewhere, I could just ask you guys. Because, you know, 15 or 5 or 10 minds is better than 1. So, together we can bring some stuff back to life and we can have a good time doing it. So, that's the idea anyways. Awesome. Yeah, so I don't know when I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night or not, but if I do, it's probably, I gotta see if my lasers are coming in for the original Xboxes. If they do, I'll just stream putting those in. Otherwise, I'm kind of at a standstill on most of these. Oh, if I get all the cases done for the Ataris tomorrow during the day, MB version, huh? MB version. July 97, so this is a 5501. Does that mean anything? The fact that it's a 5501? Or do I need to actually read the laser thing? See, I don't see anything that tells me anything on the... there's definitely a sticker on the back of this. I bet you it says right here. Yep, okay, that's what I needed. Oh, shit. Well, it's already broke, so... shit. It says right there. So this is a KSM440 Atom, or ADM. Okay, sick. So there's that. That's what we need to fix this one. That was this one. And the Roach one, I don't even know if we want to buy that. Well, I don't know if we want to buy that one, because that one's fried. But anyways. It's the same. Okay. They're both 440 ADMs. They're both 440 ADMs. Sounds good, Angry. I appreciate it, brother. Okay, I'll check you out. I'll check you both out. You and Russie. Check out your channels. And if you're ever live, I'll come sit in your chat if I'm not as well. Ah, Angry, you're also garage. I'm garage too, but I'm in the basement. Sick, man. Subscribe to both you guys. Oh, Russie, you do a lot of modern stuff, huh? That's sick. Yeah, I've done a good amount of DSs. I see you do a few DSs on here. Yeah, GameCube capacitors, I've done a few of those. I don't like doing them. Game Boy Colors. That's sick.
Oh, that's cool. Where I work at, I got a lot of coworkers into RC cars. They race them and stuff. That stuff is bonkers, man. They go so fast. I didn't understand how fast they went until he showed me. That stuff's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to order 2 lasers for the PS1s. I would like to... I have... I have some PS3s I need to go through. I don't think they... I don't know, they sell lasers for those on here. Yeah, can you believe that? He's got a RC car that goes damn near 180 miles an hour. That is insane. Like, how do you... Is it going around you? Like, if it be going around you, like... Damn. That is crazy. That is nuts. I gotta get a controller for the Dreamcast. Maybe I go to the game store tomorrow and get the controller for the Dreamcast. And I need to get... a AV cable for these Genesis, so we can test these Genesis consoles. I do have a few of those too to do. So, okay, sick. Yeah, it was great meeting you guys tonight. Angry and Rusty, Mitch Sona, and Attic have been in my streams in the past, but yeah, I will. I subbed to both of you already, and I'll check out your guys' stuff. And if you're ever streaming, I'm hopping in your all's chat too and hanging out. So I'm getting off now, but I'll probably be back tomorrow night or later this weekend to do these Dreamcasts and these Genesis. And once these lasers get in, I'll do these consoles too. So. But this bug-infested one didn't even have any AV coming out of it, so that one's probably junk. Anyways, might as well get two lasers and just call it a day. Cool. Yeah, of course. You guys keep it up too. You guys are doing great. I'm gonna check out y'all's channels, and I need to get a HDMI to composite so I can plug the PlayStation 3s into the VCR so I can put them on stream. And then we'll do PS3s as well. So, later guys. Have a good night. Till next time. Peace.